I'm with Mr. Rasmussen, and he's a business executive. So, what exactly is it that you do? Like, how do you spend a typical day?
Well, it depends if I am in our facility in Tucson, where we have about 550 employees, and we make what we call first-class seating environment. So it has a seat in like your own private compartment for international airlines. So if I'm there, a lot of time is spent managing people and working with our customers, usually on the phone or in exchange of letters or emails. And then I also travel a lot to see our customers, which are international airlines, a lot of them based in the Middle East and in the Far East.
So how often are you traveling, and where do you travel to?
I travel a lot to the Middle East, to Dubai, to Doha, to Abu Dhabi, to Europe, to London and Paris, and Switzerland, and then I also travel quite a bit in the Far East to Malaysia or Thailand or Japan, areas like that.
Oh, so you're all over the place, huh?
Yeah, our business is all of our customers are international airlines, but we don't have any U.S. airlines as customers.
So, what's your favorite part of the routine in your job?
Part of my job would be, I think we make a very high-end product, a product that's that oftentimes people find surprising in the level of quality and the level of features that we provide, and I like working with the people in our business. We have some really smart, committed people, so those are the things that I like about my job.
So, what would your least favorite part be about your job?
My least favorite would be a lot of the travel. Sometimes there are points in time when I travel week after week, and that gets old.
Okay. So, what type of education did you need for like this career?
Well, my education was first as I have a Bachelor of Science in Biology, which didn't really relate much to what I do today, except it gave me an understanding of, I guess you'd say, physical properties and some analytical abilities. And then I have a law degree and practiced as a lawyer, and that's been helpful in terms of we have large contracts with sophisticated businesses, and so having an understanding of contracts and business relationships, that's certainly been helpful. And then you have to be able to deal with lots of different types and kinds of people, and to work in different settings, and so I think that you have to be somebody who generally likes being around people if you want to be successful in a role like that.
Yeah. So, this isn't the career you were pursuing in college?
No, it's not. No, when I was in college, I thought I was going to be a physician. I was initially a pre-med student.
Okay. And what college did you go to?
I went to school in Tacoma, Washington, at a school called Pacific Lutheran University as an undergraduate.
Oh, yeah. So, how did you decide on this career?
Well, yeah, that's a very good question. The career, I would say, I didn't exactly decide on the career. I was a partner in a law firm in Seattle, and decided that I wanted to be involved more directly in a business, or be part of a startup business, to be more specific. And so I did that back in 1999. I left my law firm and started a business making composite cabinetry for corporate business jets. And that business was ultimately acquired by the company that I work for today.
So, do you have to spend a lot of time with computers and like use a lot of technology?
Yeah, I spend a lot of time using my computers, and all of the design work that we do in our business, everything is done using 3D CAD programs. So we design things in models with high-end computers, and then we do analysis using computer modeling to understand the strength of our product and how it will react in case of basically of a plane crash.
So how were you like educated to use them? How did you learn?
Well, the level of technology that I use in my job is probably similar to what a high school or college student would use today, which is primarily the it's the Microsoft type of products. I don't do our finite element analysis or our actual engineering of our products. That's done by trained engineers.
So, do you like the idea that technology is kind of taking over, or do you like it better the other way?
Well, I think that technology in our business has had a profoundly positive impact. We're able to, through modeling, we're able to first, we work with industrial designers, some of whom are famous industrial designers that do designs for hotels or for, one of them for clothing lines and things like that. They come up with the way that the product is supposed to look, and they do that with something called 3D rendering packages, which basically allow them to create the product and then put the various types of finishes on it and put it in various types of lighting and very sophisticated programs. And so that's allowed our customers to have a much better understanding of what their product might ultimately look like. And then our ability to model and then to do analysis of the physical properties of both our seat and then the cabinetry that goes around the seat without having to build all that stuff and physically pull on it to understand how it's going to behave under load is really important to what we do today.
Oh, well, how big a part of your job do you think organization is?
It is, as a business, it's a huge part of what we do. Is we probably spend, I don't know, 20–30% of our effort on what I would call organizational type things, trying to stay organized, to be organized in how we make our product and how we sell our product and how we maintain our product. So all those things require a very high level of organizational skills.
So do you use the technology to help you with organization?
Sure, yeah, everything from when we create an engineering drawing, we use a software, a product life cycle management software. So there's a piece of software that we import that our drawings are actually created in and then are time stamped and revision controlled, and all those things have to happen because we have to be able to know when we make a product exactly what we made, to which drawing it was made to, and all of those are legal requirements or certification requirements through the FAA.
How big are social skills for your job? Do you have to communicate a lot?
I do communicate a lot, and I have to communicate a lot with people from all over the world. And so social skills are a very important part of being of creating a good environment to do business.
How do you inspire your employees to work as hard as they can and to do the best work they can? How do you motivate them?
Well, there are a lot of different things that you do to motivate people. One is you try to create a vision for people of what they're doing and how their part of what they're doing is significant. We have a line in our business that says excellence delivered. We try to deliver excellence not only in the product we make, but in how we interact with our customer and in how we treat our employees. And so we try to, we're always talking about how we can deliver excellence in everything we do as a business.
So, what do you think are some of the benefits of your job?
Well, I think some of the benefits of my job, I get to travel to interesting places, which I certainly wouldn't have spent time in a lot of the various places of the world that I've been able to travel to. I think that our business and the fact that we've grown this business from a very small business to a much larger business today has given many people an opportunity to hold down jobs that are good paying jobs with good benefits. I think we've benefited a lot of individuals and families in terms of financially and provided hopefully an environment that they can educate their family and really have a better life. So I think that's one of the things that we've done.
Do you feel like you get to spend enough time with your family, or would you like to spend more time?
I wish I could spend more time with my family. That's one of the downsides of being involved in a large business and traveling a lot. So oftentimes miss out on a lot of things you wish you could be part of at home.
So lastly, would you recommend this career to someone else?
Yeah, I would recommend this career to someone else. I think that the aviation industry, the downside is that because air travel makes our world a smaller place, there's an assumption that you can be anywhere in 24 hours, and that's generally a true statement. So it's a very demanding business where people have very high expectations, and there's a lot of everything we do is highly time sensitive.